Hey Kaisercoby with a K, welcome back to my channel. And if you're not part of Kaisercoby, that's okay. It's really easy to join, you know, you just hit the subscribe button, but there's no pressure. But just to say, we are the coolest clique in the world, like BS. But I'm checking out. Just join if you want to, see how you feel, watch the video if you like it. I hope you do. Yeah, but you can join, like we would love to have you. But yeah, in today's video I filmed this rosy pink eyeshadow look for you guys. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, which is basically using something that has gold in it. I was like, you know what, no gold, let me try more pinky or just a different color basically. So I came up with this. I used ItsMyRayeRaye's palette that she made with BhCosmetics. Guys, this palette is amazing. Like I've been using it for more than 2 months now. Like I just use it religiously for contour, highlight, eyeshadow. Like, and it has all of that in one palette. Do you know how lit that is? But anyway, let me not even talk about it. It speaks volumes for itself, and you're not going to see it in the video. So if you guys want to know how I achieve this look, continue watching.
Alright guys, I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the colour Fawn. I prefer using concealer, but if you like using eyeshadow primers, you can use that. It's really about preference. So what I'm going to do is just apply this evenly over my eyelids to cancel out any discoloration, and then I'm just now going to dab it all in and blend it out. I'm now going to take the ShanteLashes powder in the colour Buttercup Light and dust that over my eyelids just to set that concealer in. I'm now going to take the ItsMyRayeRaye palette that she collabed with BhCosmetics to make. I love this palette. I'm going to take the eyeshadow shade Spice and use that as my transition shade. I'm also going to use another BhCosmetics brush, and this is just their eyeshadow blending brush, and just blend that all in lightly. A transition shade is so important to use because it allows all colours that you're about to apply on to merge nicely, and you know, it avoids the whole look of the raccoon eyes going on. If you like that, you like that, but personally I don't think it's a nice look. I'm going back into that same palette and applying the colour Sunset, which is like a nice pinky colour with like a red tint, I think. That's what it looks like to me anyway. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. I did forget to say, but I am going to be using just one palette for this whole eyeshadow look. I wanted it to be beginner friendly, and I think by doing this it will be. So if you guys actually do like this look, you can just purchase one palette and create the same look. Just easy, affordable. And yeah, you won't have to go out and be buying 3, 4, 5 different palettes to create one look, if you guys get what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm just going to apply that all over my lid using another BhCosmetics blending brush. This is called the Luxe Blending Brush. All these brushes can be found on the BhCosmetics website, or if you're from the UK and don't want to be doing no international delivery, you can get it from Beauty Bay. I'm taking that same transition colour again and just blending the two shades together. So I'm trying to blend out the transition shade I already applied and the sunset colour, which is the pinky red tone I just applied onto my eyelids now, just so there's no harsh lines going on and everything blends seamlessly into each other. So I'm now going to wet my brush, so then when I apply that beautiful shade called Tiffany, which is a nice pinky metallic shimmery color, it applies really nice and vibrant and bold and pigmented, and it just looks really nice on my eyelids, and it also won't move. So yeah, that's what I'm just going to do now, and I'm just going to apply that from my inner tear duct all the way to the middle of my eyelids, because I don't really like the whole cutting my crease from the inner to the outer lid. It just doesn't look nice on me personally, so I like to just do it from the inner to the middle. So that's what I'm just going to do now. I'm going to do that on both lids. And yeah, I just think this is a really simple way of getting that nice cut crease look, but not having to do the most. And I'm just going to do that with both eyelids. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is what it's looking like so far. Really cute, really pretty. I'm now going to take a tapered blending brush and apply the shade Friday into the outer corner of my lids and my crease, just to give me some dimension so the colours aren't looking too flat and everything's just looking, you know, cute. I'm now going to highlight my eyebrow bone using one out of the trio highlighting shades, which is called Radiant, and just apply that on my eyebrow bone. It's now time to beat this face. I'm going to apply this miniature POREfessional primer all over my nose. I'm now going to take the Bobbi Brown Instant Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Almond, and I like using this concealer as a corrector instead of an actual highlighter just because of how thick it is. It just works better for me. I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes and blend that out with a Real Techniques beauty sponge. I'm now going to take my FentyBeauty Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 430, shake that around and just apply that all over my face. I'm now going to take my damp and clean. Guys, remember that that's really important, mainly the clean bit. And you know, they're both as important as each other. It has to be damp, but not soaking wet. But you know, just so you can feel the moisture of like the wetness inside. And it also has to be clean, like fully squeaky clean. This is how you get the best application when applying your foundation. And I'm just going to use that to blend out my foundation. I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush just to blend that out so you know it's more blended and there's no harsh lines. I'm now going to highlight using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the colour Fawn, and you guys already know I like to highlight in the middle of my face, so when I highlight underneath my eyes I don't drag it out to my ears, because I feel like when you do that your face tends to look more flat and pancake-ish looking, if that makes sense. But when you do it in the middle you look more chiseled, more defined, yeah, and everything's just snatched. I'm taking that same Real Techniques sponge again just to blend out my concealer. I'm taking that same e.l.f. brush again just to blend out any harsh lines. You can never be too buffed out, you know. Everything has to look smooth, everything has to look blended. It's now time to set all of that concealer in. I'm going to use the ShanteLashes Compact Powder in the shade Buttercup, and I'm going to apply that with my damp Real Techniques sponge. This is the same sponge I used to blend out my concealer, and I'm just going to use that to press into the powder and apply it under my eyes, my forehead, my nose, my chin, my upper lip, and also the sides, right underneath my cheeks, so I can get that defined, you know, sharp, chiseled look. Using that e.l.f. brush again, I'm going to just dust off any excess powder that's on my face, but I'm going to leave the powder underneath my cheeks just to, you know, bake a little bit. I'm now going to take my favorite contouring brush by Vanity Planet. Is their angled, I think it's called their angled contour brush, I think. I don't know what it's called, I'll link it down below, but it's amazing. I'm going to go back into that ItsMyRayeRaye palette. Guys, I told you this palette is the business. And I'm going to take the shade Mocha to bronze up my face. Another reason why I love this brush is because it's so easy to use when nose contouring, and because of the way the shape is, it literally just like you can just swipe it down your nose and it just contours your nose perfectly. LOL, I nearly forgot. Okay, it's time to now dust off that powder underneath my cheek. You know, don't want to be looking crazy out here. I'm just going to use that e.l.f. brush again to just dust that off. I'm now going to take Brownie Bites, which is the darkest contour shade, and I'm just going to contour with that. Just going to contour my cheeks, and that's basically it. And I'm just going to take the e.l.f. brush to just buff that in so there's no harsh lines again, because I told you guys I hate that look. Alright, so we're basically going to do what we did on the top to the bottom now. So I'm going to take the shade Friday again, which is the same shade we used on the outer corner of our eyes on top. And I'm just going to use that on the outer side on our lower lash line. And yeah, just give us some dimension again. I'm now going to mix the shades Spice and Sunset and just basically blend out the remaining of my lower lash line all the way to my tear duct. Now don't kill me, but I'm going to apply blush. I'm going to use an eyeshadow palette to actually make a blush color for myself. I'm just going to use an orange and pink shade, mix it together and get my desired blush look. And then I'm just going to apply that on my apples on my cheek. I don't know, I just thought it would look really cute with this pink look we're already going with. I'm just going to blend that out with my e.l.f. brush. You guys know what time it is. It's highlighting time. You guys know this is my favorite thing to do. If you're new here, I'm just gonna let you know it's my favorite thing to do. I'm going to take the ItsMyRayeRaye palette again and use the shade French Toast and just apply that everywhere. I'm gonna apply that on my cheeks. I'm gonna apply that on my top lip, my chin, my nose and my forehead. Now, you know we can't be out here looking crazy, so I'm going to blend all of that out using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Now it's time for the last step, setting spray. I'm going to take the Urban Decay All Nighter spray and the Vitamin E Body Shop spray and just drown my face in that. And yeah guys, that's it, you know. This is just me checking myself out because I really like this look. But yeah.
Alright guys, so this is what we came up with. Like, I'm really impressed with it. I'm not mad at it. Normally, you guys know I love to use gold with everything. Like anything that has eyeshadow look with it, I tend to go for gold. But I was like, you know what, no, let me scrap that out. Let me try something new. Like, I haven't fully come out of my shell, but I was like, this is a good step to take, right? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section. If you guys like it, I hope you guys did. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. Share with your friends, your loved ones, even your hate ones. It don't matter. And oh, also don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification button so you don't miss out on an upload. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!